Hello there, internet. Today I thought I'd share with you my swimming journey, going from absolutely terrified of the water to swimming across this entire lake, which was my biggest swimming achievement so far. So, here we go. Ahoy! So how I started, first was in rehab, and I convinced them to let me use the swimming pool. And they were a bit hesitant at first, but I got in there. Just got back from my first pool session. And to be honest, it was really scary. And I started panicking. Like I said, I had this physiological response. My body went into like panic mode, started pumping adrenaline. It was just like, But I wanted to know if I ever fell in water, what would I do? Am I going to drown? Like, well, I need to know. I need to know. Can I still swim? How do I stay afloat? This was important to me. But I was like, right, I'm going to try and make it from one side of the pool to the other. And I thought to myself, a length might be a bit ambitious. I progressed quickly and I started swimming 3 times a week. I just want to say the progress I've made swimming has been pretty remarkable. The last time I spoke about swimming, it was insanely hard. I couldn't believe how hard it was. Everything's really difficult the first time you do it. So next time it'll be easier. The reason I say this, because if you're newly injured and wondering if you can swim or not, the chances are you can. And even if you've been injured a while and you don't swim, or you've never tried it, or you're a bit scared, or maybe you have tried it and got a little bit scared, I want to show you how beneficial it can be to be in the water, especially like with paralysis, like when we're sat in our chairs all day long. It's just so nice to have the weightlessness, the freedom, the aerobic exercise, and just all the wonderful health benefits like being in the water and swimming can have. Plus, I want to show you how to do it independently as possible. So many pools have lifts that get disabled people in and out, and I've used so many different ones. Like there's so many different types of ones. There's ones where this guy was like pumping a little thing, electronic ones. And just recently I learned how to get in and out of the pool on my own, independently, without the lift, which I thought was a huge achievement, and I was pretty proud of myself.
Rolling. There we go. Nice, man.
This summer I've been swimming a lot in the lake. Luckily I live next to a really beautiful lake. Now getting in and out of the lake has been a progressive journey. We started out just like putting me in the kayak, and then Ollie dragged the kayak into the water.
Seems like the log flume at Alton Towers.
And then we went from like 2 people lifting me into the water, and then just progressed from like Ollie just giving me a piggyback straight into the lake. Right, I'm going to show you guys how to get in the lake when you're in a wheelchair. You will need one big buff man. Go on then, let's do it.
Oh yeah. That's how you get in the lake.
So far I haven't found a way of getting in the lake without assistance on my own, but I'm open to suggestions. There we go. And that is the benefits of having a big buff man as a friend. Cheers, dude. Yee! Oh yeah. And one day I decided that after practicing in the pool, I wanted to swim all the way across the lake, and I did it. And, you know, full disclosure, I had a mild panic because I didn't plan on swimming all the way back again. And I explained a lot about it in an episode of the podcast, which you might enjoy. But basically, I was definitely out of my depth and out of my comfort zone. But I did it, I achieved it, and it was pretty silly. But I've gone from being in the lake with a flotation device to just free swimming like a bird, and I love it. The technique I use is just like breaststroke normally, and then I flip onto my back and I do sculling, and just between those two I can just stay afloat for ages in the lake or in the pool, and it's just such a wonderful form of exercise for me, and I love it. I do a combination of breaststroke like this, and then when I get too tired I flip over on my back. Now for me, swimming is incredible. I'm a huge fan of it. I never used to like swimming before my injury, but for some reason I've been loving swimming. This summer particularly, I've been swimming so much. And not only does it give me an outlet for exercise, it's low impact, you know, I don't get too much strain. I can have a bloody good workout, and keeping fit after a spinal cord injury is so important, especially like when it comes to like recovering any sort of movement. The number one thing I love about it is that it really relaxes my spasms. When I get out of the pool, my spasms are relaxed. You know, it's good for nerve pain. It's just good for everything. You know, a good workout just releases so many endorphins. I feel on top of the world when I get out of the pool. It's really awesome. This is how I get back in the boat. Pull on it like this. And then roll. Hey, there we go, in the boat. In fact, when I was in the UK recently, my mum wanted to know, like, what? I said, I really want to go swimming. She's like, what do you want to go swimming for? And it wasn't until she went and saw me firsthand in the pool, and she was like, oh, I can see now why you love swimming, because, you know, being in the chair all day, just being relaxed, weightless, and just swimming around and having that, you know, my body being able to move freely. And yeah, she was like, oh, I see now why you wanted to go swimming. So yeah, so I hope you found this video helpful, and maybe it's inspired you to try something new. Until next time, love yourselves and each other. Peace. Long story short, it was a whole body workout, obviously apart from my legs, but like, it was a whole upper body workout. And I've never been a huge fan of swimming, but this is really good for me. I'm really happy. After I got out of the swimming pool, I really sort of underestimated like how I would get dressed, because usually I get dressed on my bed, and my bed's lovely soft. I've got like an air mattress, and I just roll on the bed and put my clothes on. They've got this like bench which is like made of steel. How am I going to get my wet clothes off, dry myself, and get my dry clothes on? Managed to do it. It wasn't actually that bad, but there was like a moment where I was this close to like being, help me, I don't know what I'm doing. I had a really good time in the pool, splashing around. It was really fun. I'm really looking forward to doing it again. Boom, boom, boom. Got to the end, I was like, ah, yes! I was like, I knew I could do it. So thumbs up to the pool. It was really good. Just had a really good time swimming. Double thumbs up. Woo-hoo. Yeah, sweet.